cheap.
Let's take them back.
You can taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in the 3 slot. And they're moving it up. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Barnes.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
James outside. Back to Irving. The dish to Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Hey, Dirt. Hey, Dirt.
For Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th man of the year consideration.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career high 55% from the floor.
Nigga, what you trying to? What you trying to?
The Warriors shooting their first free throw.
Best free throw.
First trip to the line
ever.
in this one. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
Oh, damn it.
And they're able to recover. No good from Bogut. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. And Kyrie Irving again. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent.
And the Warriors miss again.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Curry kicks to Bogut. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
Curry. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Shot from free throw range. Here's Thompson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut.
Ooh, thank you.
Here's Curry with the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's LeBron. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. On the wing, Green. Thompson outside. And it's denied.
Foul. Oh, hell no. That's foul.
In transition, here come the
Get out
Cavaliers.
of here with that. Let's go.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Very good.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And the very first leg of that contract promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing and back at Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. And it's sent back by Bogut. Outside Curry. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Got him
A
open.
shot by Thompson and
Beautiful.
no one's
Oh,
around.
come on.
Bogut kicks to Barnes. Passes to Green. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Now Bogut fires for 3.
Oh,
And there's Green on the assist
time.
by Bogut.
For 3.
Green's got 5. It's a tie game. Hit. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Iman Shumpert is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
And Green gets it to go. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Here's Irving. Hangs in the air. The well-executed transition two.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Here's Shumpert. Off on the layup. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for 2.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Irving leading the charge. Warriors trailed by 6.
Oh, come on. Get out of here.
They can't stop the run with that one. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Love kicks to Irving. The 9-foot shot. Again, Irving missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
There's the bucket. Good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Curry dishes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's 10 points for Draymond Green.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
The drive by Thompson. The 3 from Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. LeBron's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Here's Curry. Feeds to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Warriors trailed by 3. Here's Curry. And there's the call on James.
That's his first personal foul.
1:06 left in the first half. Here's Green. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now just a 1-point Cleveland lead. To the paint. Here's Mozgov. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Green, no luck.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
It's Curry with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Mozgov. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Dellavedova, that's good. 7 seconds left in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Thompson. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cleveland ahead, leading by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
And I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch. I'm sure of that.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Green. He has 12 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in the small forward. Good. That's now 8 points for J.R. Smith.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's James. And it's sent back by Bogut. And Thompson kicks to Green.
Oh, that man.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Lays it in off the breakaway. Irving's got 11 points.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 7. And that one's good. That's 7 points for Steph Curry.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
You remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Mark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. Here's James. It's rebounded by Golden State. Iguodala dishes to Barbosa. The layup missed.
Oh, come on.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Barbosa's shot is off.
Bullshit.
Well
Get
defended,
outta
though,
here.
and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Again, James missing.
He better make this
Some of the
shit.
shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Ian Clark's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Livingston, no luck.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
And that one's good. James.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy. Well, I'll tell you what, it was a really strong year for the
why can't they
Cavs.
sit his
53
ass
wins
out?
for them, good for the
They're
sixth
making
best mark
shit.
in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Channing Frye's checked in for Iman Shumpert. And the Warriors also making a change. Rush is checked in. Goes up at the stripe. And it comes off the front of the rim. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Oh no!
Kept alive.
What are you doing? Oh my
Another
goodness!
shot. Iguodala, no
Oh,
good.
these niggas. Hell no.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot
No
a
way.
hard one, even the shots in close.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
They, no,
Rush's
baby.
shot is off.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
In the corner, Smith with it.
Fuck out of here! Oh, get
Down to
out!
5 on the shot clock.
Well, I think he had all the
That's
space he needed. He
bullshit.
just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Warriors trail by 6. Spates kicks to Livingston. Lays it up, and
Oh,
despite
huh.
of the excellent defense at that, Livingston's got 4 points now in the quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. For 3, Smith. Another 3 for Cleveland. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Clark in the corner. It's stolen by Smith. Inside. And James with the basket on the assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists now in this one. Rush outside. And he gets it to go.
For 3.
Rush has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, I love the communication. And
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Cavaliers lead by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Thompson down low with Mozgov. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Shumpert in the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Rush. And that one's good. Rush has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Warriors trail by 4. Iguodala outside. There's the feed to Green. That's good. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And it's Dellavedova missing. Warriors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. That evens the score.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
He feeds it to Mozgov. Irving, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Dishes to Dellavedova. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's good. Clark's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To take the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Warriors?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Here's Rush. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Fires at the elbow. And it's Golden State with another.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Shumpert with the steal. Irving drives in. Rush grabs the miss.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut checked in for Iguodala. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Irving.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
One-on-one here. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Dellavedova. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
Oh!
They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, you know, they got behind, but they hung in there and maintained contact. Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Here's Thompson. Outside Curry. Taken away.
Oh.
Time expires, and we're going to overtime. Overtime just ahead. Jump ball right around the corner. So Golden State will get the first possession. And And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Fry in at the 5. On its way from Curry for 2. Off the left rim and out. James. And the rejection by Azili. Curry attacking. Cavaliers with
Come
the rebound.
on. Get out of
Fry's
here.
got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Get out
And
of
he
here.
gets to go
Whatever.
as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Really, that's his specialty right there. Finding that angle and then going hard to the rim.
Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Azili. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Smith outside. Good, and the assist goes to James. And it's 13 points for Smith.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Iguodala. And Curry, here we go.
Hands
The
down.
bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Tristan
Go ahead,
Thompson.
fuck me.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Ooh. Oh,
He's
hell
got
no.
such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. Irving attacking. No good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
What you jumping for?
And the rejection by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Unloads from 13. That's short off the rim. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Tries to save it. Iguodala, the pass to Thompson. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. And no good as it rattles out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
The drive by James. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Smith for 3. Money! A tremendous lead to tie it up.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
It has been
Oh,
his BFF
hell
today
no.
anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Oh, shit.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right
shit.
place with that pass? Money.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, what do you think?
They actually could shoot a 3 here and go for the win, but I'd expect them to try to send it to overtime. The defenders don't.
Oh, no, that's bad. Oh, no.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They escaped with a victory, although they needed Clark an extra period to get it done.
Well, I think it was one heck of a ball game. Both teams gave great effort, and the bounces just went their way in overtime.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
DJ Khaled, Convict Music, we the best, yeah, we taking over, listen, spread out with it, South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia, from down in Miami where it's warm in the winter, on up to Minnesota where it's storm in the winter, Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me, B&H-Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas, better ass Cali, Catman, Cali with my eyes open valley, blowing that spinning, going down Vinny, drop 6, 4, 3, wheel hit switching, red light stop, make it drop for the out. With it, anything you hear that I said, I meant it, Kane got the crown, then spit out with it, say you need, I said, I get it. If you want to, we can supply you, got enough work to feed the whole town, they won't shoot unless you try to, come around and try to stop on our ground, cause we taking over, said we taking over, said we taking over, said we taking over,
Black flag, we rich, yeah.
listen,
Bounce, it's what I does. I get money every day I does that. It's how I ride, black flag on the left too. And ride, you better move. Yeah, get shit like shine, that's on my neck. I'm big like Diddy, I'm with it. Cali, we did it, Biggie of my city. Please don't fit it, hit them too. The bread and get stupid, silly. Money that come, run it like water. Mommy so hot, Miami on fire, you better be. Might get on the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no one reports it. I run this,
cause
Rick
we
Rouse,
taking
violent.
over, said we taking over, said we taking over, said we taking over, listen,
When you see, better duck like the Mac, gotta ease past. What? I don't give a f***, I run these streets, y'all talk that. I want that beef. I'ma tell you like a G told me, they'll come back quick and cash rule everything around me. I'm YSL, Versace. You can see me in that Porsche GT, coming down Sunset, sitting on D, feeling like Pac, all eyes on me. Fresh bandana and I'm mad trees. Please, I spit every verse. Some say Cali, some say Khalid. 12 years down and I'm finally
if you
free.
want to, we can supply you, got enough work to feed the whole town, they won't shoot unless you try to, come around and try to stop on our ground, cause we taking over, said we taking over, said we taking over, said we taking over, listen,
Birdman dead, I'm number one. Can't make me wrong, so we got him done. The family, I'ma give him some. Spent that condo, he didn't run. Sunday had a whole church singing a song. Why they had to send my baby home? And with some that paper long, been a G in the game, now my son on the throne.
I am the beast. Feed me rappers and feed me beats. I'm untamed. I need a leash. I'm insane. I need a shrink.
And there is a buzz in the air in the sold-out Quicken Loans Arena. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts Green and Bogut are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 6. And it's Smith missing.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Cleveland moving the ball around. It's stolen by Curry. Back to Barnes. Shoots it up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. On defense, Golden State. Here's LeBron. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
That is good.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
The drive by Thompson. Can't get it to fall. We're talking about the strength of LeBron now. We saw Michael Jordan do this too. They paid a lot of attention to the body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession. You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense, so that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. A shot's good from Irving.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Down low. And there's Green on the assist by Bogut. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. And we've seen him do that before. Batter a defense by just exploding to the basket.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. The pass to Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 8.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Shumpert. No good. Curry with the defensive effort. Got it. Good job in the low post.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
LeBron passes to Fry. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And it's Shumpert again, missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Livingston. Right side Curry. Pushing it up. And the rejection by Iguodala. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Livingston kicks to Curry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry. Shumpert dishes to Dellavedova. 11 feet away. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated it.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Klay Thompson and Brandon Rush at the 2 and 3. Iguodala out there with Festus Ezeli. And it's Clark in at the 1 spot. Iguodala with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the final. Impressive work.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Smith.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
And it's Smith penetrating. That's good. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Barnes. Iguodala comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Ian Clark. The Cavaliers trail by 10.
And for Thompson, his three-pointer was his calling card early on, but I love the way he's expanded his game every season. He's become a very good defender and broadened his offensive game as well.
Thompson with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
You know, and speaking of Thompson expanding his game, he's also come out of his shell a little bit. Very quiet early on, but he has gotten more and more comfortable in the league and becoming more outspoken.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And Curry, here we go. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it. And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. LeBron, he's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. The drive by James. Mozgov passes to LeBron. Warriors leading by 10. Iguodala outside. Green inside the three-point line. Mozgov grabs the board.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Dellavedova, and it's good from the elbow. Dellavedova's got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
.52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Spates kicks to Curry. From 10 feet out, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
In the corner, Irving with it. 17-foot shot on the way.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
The kick out to LeBron. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of. There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors ahead, up 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Irving in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. James dishes to Smith. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
He goes up again. Cannot hit. Good D from Love.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Curry. Again, Curry missing. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Shumpert is checked in for James. Golden State also making some changes. Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Ian Clark subbed in for Steph Curry.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Warriors. It's deflected. Here's Love. Great D that time from Green.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Love kicks to Irving. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Finished off the break. Clark's got his first 2 points.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in. Clark, the pass to Green. Soft touch off the glass. Green's got 6 points.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can. You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. Love kicks to Irving. Can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way with it. And Draymond Green will give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better. And while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
Here's Barbosa. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Irving gets to Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And 11 points for J.R. Smith.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Golden State also making some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Curry attacking. Mozgov with the block. And here they come. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. That's a 2 from Barnes. No good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. The Cavaliers trail by 8 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in the small forward position. Curry kicks to Thompson. Bogut against Mozgov. To the inside. Curry. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Cavaliers trailing. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. James outside. 11 feet away.
The defense has really gotten into his head a little bit here. He's not playing with any kind of confidence right now. You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead, doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass. How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Green kicks to Curry. Nailed from three-point land. And the Warriors lead by 11.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Ice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Count that one. Dellavedova's got 4 this quarter. Warriors leading by 10. Baseline try. And he gets the jumper to drop. 8 points for Draymond Green. Takes the 3. They get it back. Dishes to Dellavedova. Pass to Mozgov. For 3, Fry. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
Here's Mozgov. And yes, sir, that one drops.
No issues on that one. Good work all around. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 12. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. For the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Mozgov. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Channing Frye. Here's Curry. There's the dish to Thompson. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Stephen Curry. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
That's a 2 from Smith. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Thompson for the triple. Love grabs the board. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Curry outside. Rebound, Love. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
The free throw drops for Smith. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Now Rush. Drills it from outside.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.